Yeah.
That doesn't fly with me either. I'd like it to be a little bit more even. All these people talk about equality, and so far it seems like we only get equality in some spots. Or people only want equality in some spots, not everywhere, not across the board.
Right.
But either way, I hope it gets settled.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of reading while you were talking about it, and it said that, he denied the allegations. And
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. I'm sure that Chris Hardwick is going to be okay, though. I hope that they get to the bottom of this for, just to clear his name, I guess. Or so that we know for sure, one way or the other. But
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll jump off that subject. So yeah, moving on. You got something?
I do. So I was thinking about this the other day, and you're a parent, right?
I will adopt you. Let's do this.
All right. Well, end of show, guys.
You brought the papers, right?
Yep. No. So you are a parent, and you also love your kids. I know that that's not a question. Well,
So.
I think all loving parents hate their kids also sometimes.
Hell yeah.
But this is my question.
I'll fight my kids in the street.
This is about the parents that hate their kids all the time, because they have to exist, right? Like there have to be some
assholes.
parents that
Assholes exist.
hate their kids. That they're like, oh, I should have taken mom more seriously when she told me to have an abortion fund.
Shit.
Like
Have
those
a
kind of
fund
people.
for it? Yeah. You can't keep your legs closed. You should have had that savings account set up.
I told you to put $300 away for a rainy day. But they have to exist, right? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
Like, maybe they act in public like they love their kids, but then they get in the minivan and they make their kids listen to Florida Georgia Line on the way home or something. Like there have to be some.
That's the highlight of abuse.
They're also like,
Mom, I'm thirsty. It's hot. Get one of the boxed waters out of the back. They're hot too. I don't care. Open that bad boy up. Every time I drink the boxed water, I get paper cuts in the corner of my mouth. Oh man.
I imagine so there's got to be the parents that they hate their kids, but they pretend like they don't, right?
I've met a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So we're in agreement. There's also got to be the ones that just hate their kids openly, the ones that put them on a leash or don't vaccinate them.
Right. I want this one gone. Yeah. Would you like any antivirus? No, fuck that.
Measles was eradicated 74 years ago, but we're going to try to get you one, buddy.
Right. We're going to get you one in no time. No.
I don't know. I was just thinking about that. There's some that are this was a big mistake.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah, no.
Nobody will even adopt this one.
No, I have had the misfortune of meeting a couple parents that they just come out of the gate like, hey, would you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to talk to. Sorry, that's my dumbass kid. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is
as if you're supposed to agree. That stupid fucking kid.
Right. I agree. That dumb bastard, Vine.
You should have just left him at home by himself,
right.
Huh?
Still likes Power Rangers, huh? He's 4. Get over it. I've never understood that. I don't know. As soon as I had I've been a step parent since I was 18.
Right.
I've never had a problem with kids. Kids and I get along better than me and some adults. Most adults, really.
Right.
So I've never had that problem with kids. I've usually been able to find something to talk about or do. If I can't talk about something they're interested in, I've usually been the guy who does stupid stuff. Like, oh, look at that! I hit myself in the nuts. Isn't that dumb? And get a little chuckle out of them, whatever.
Right.
But as soon as we found out that Trish was pregnant, my outlook on just about everything changed. Even going from step parenting as long as I had to the thought on the horizon that I'm gonna break that line. I'm gonna be an actual parent now. This one's mine's.
Yeah.
Though all those ideas started flooding me, I started having like every night I'd have nightmares like, what if this catches fire? What if water floods this? What if this natural disaster happens? What if we get broken into? What if I wasn't having these thoughts
and the other
beforehand.
parents are like, God, I hope there's just a fire in Jimmy's room.
Right.
Like, whoa.
Right. This is exactly why we moved in next to that razor blade factory. I wanted a tornado to hit that bitch and take us all out. I don't know. It was a flip of the switch for me. As soon as I found out that Trish was pregnant, it's like, okay, I gotta start doing things a lot differently, taking care of all of us, taking care of the kids first and foremost, and then the rest of us. Mm-hmm. So when I see these people that they're just like, yeah, I'm a parent, I guess. Yeah. Oh, woe is me. Like if you can't. I also heard this story. We had a girl just recently. She was going to come work with us on the weekends at night, third shift.
Right.
But she couldn't because her kid's dad, her ex, wouldn't take the kids so that she could work third shift. So, and let me explain that a little bit better. Her kid's dad would not take their kids to his house so that the kids could sleep between the hours of 10 and 6 while mom worked third shift hours.
Jeez.
Yeah, like he couldn't even take them 3 days a week.
That's crazy.
So that she could make money to, like, she doesn't ask him.
I mean, he could. He wouldn't.
Yeah, but he's like, no thanks. And she doesn't ask him for child support, nothing like that. All she said was, hey, let the kids come sleep at their dad's house for 3 days out of the week so I can go work third shift. He goes, no. And that was that. So she couldn't take the job with us because Dad was a piece of shit. Dad couldn't even handle his kids sleeping in the house that he lived at. Right. All you got to do is stay close enough by that you can hear if they're like choking on something in their sleep, right? Or if they wake up and they need something to drink or need to go to the bathroom.
Right.
That's all you got to do, man. He couldn't even do that.
That's crazy.
I will never. I can't respect or understand these people that if they can't find a sitter to watch their kids so they can go out on the weekend and get fucked up, that they're fuck my life. My life sucks, whatever.
Right.
If you can't handle the responsibility of children at all, in general, period.
Yeah.
Keep your dick or your vagina in your pants.
Yeah.
That's simple as that. Or be carrying condoms at all times. Like double bag that shit if you have to.
Yeah. Just leave the house with one on.
Yeah, exactly. Go pre-strapped. I don't give a shit. But you have to have the idea that, hey, at any moment's notice, I could get a call saying, hey, I'm the one you fucked a couple weeks ago. I'm pregnant. Like, that's a possibility.
Right. Like,
that's one of the things that scared me about losing my virginity. That made me wait as long as I did. Was I always had that idea? It's like I don't want to accidentally get somebody pregnant, Right. And then the first time I had sex, it was literally her kind of talking me into it, like it'll be fine, like relax, stop worrying so much, like. Okay, like you seem smarter than me, so you must know what the hell you're talking about. All right, let's do this, Right. Otherwise, I probably would have waited a whole hell of a lot longer,
Did you strap up?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Okay. No way in hell was I gonna like.
People. Okay, so like, just, not to completely switch topics here, but people always talk about how they wear condoms so that they don't get somebody pregnant. Great reason, it is.
Yeah.
But that is the lesser of the like. I wear condoms for two reasons. The lesser one being that I don't want to get anyone pregnant. You know.
Yeah.
The main one being I don't want any diseases that I can't get rid of. You know.
For sure.
Like
yeah.
I've never like people say like I don't like condoms. Like I don't like AIDS. You know. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems to be a little more important to me. But
and they're just a letter off too. AIDS and kids.
Hey.
Boom.
You did it.
One comic said that. He said, oh, what did he say? X amount of years ago, this thing fell out of me and has been taking all my food and all my money and all my time and all my energy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that sounds incurable to me. You know, like, the diseases thing is another thing. I've known that I was clean, so
right.
I've done my best to make sure to shield myself from whoever, whenever.
Right.
But I think what worried me more so is like if I catch something, like yeah, like that's gonna be something new in my routine. Like okay, I will cross that bridge if I come to it. But if I'm wearing condoms to make sure that I'm not getting somebody pregnant, that should already be also in effect. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's I can take care of myself. I was worried about bringing somebody else into this world that I would also have to take care of and be like,
sure.
hey, I'm the idiot that got us into this mess. Now I've got to try and keep both of us intact.
Like, I've slept with women who were like, oh, you don't need to wear that. I'm on birth control. I'm like, that's not what I'm wearing that for.
Right.
I mean, I appreciate the...
yeah, I appreciate the sentiment, but...
that is not the purpose.
Right. I brought an umbrella, girl. Yeah, no, so... I don't know, I cannot respect or get behind the parents that spend... Like, I look at parenting as a full-time job.
It is.
It should be.
It's got to be.
Yeah. So I can't look at the same, or I can't look at people that have kids that have their kids for a minority of the time of the week,
right?
In the same light. You know what I mean? I can't. They're the people that while I'm busting my ass 40 plus hours a week to keep my kids fed, clothed, potty trained, washed, dried, healthy,
right?
As the same in the same breath as the people that spend 10 hours or less a week with their kids and go, we work hard, don't we? The fuck you do. I will have you know, you are on the bench. You are, the rest of us are on the field putting in the time and effort.
Right.
You should be getting us water. You know what I mean?
Since you got the extra time.
Yeah, right, exactly. You came over here with no cups of Gatorade, and I'm offended. All right, so the weekend is upon us. You got any plans?
I do. I'm going to lay around all day today.
Ooh.
I've got some errands to run. Just shit that I haven't done earlier this week that needs to get done. So the bank and I got this letter from my insurance company. Threw it on my table. Apparently forgot about it. Last night I was like trying to clean up my kitchen table, and I see this USAA envelope, and I was like, oh, I should probably just look and see what that is. Make sure it's nothing that
nothing
I don't need to do anything about. And I open it up. It's a check for like $240, and I was like, oh shit.
Right.
When I looked at the date of the check, it's from like the 18th of June. I was like, how long has this been sitting on my table? And I had money that I didn't know about, So I need to go deposit that.
Was it tax refund then?
No, it was, I used to have the Cadillac. I traded in the Cadillac for a more fuel efficient